John Murphy, thank you so much for sitting down with us. Let's talk just a little bit about your career path. Can you share with us a little bit about your background and how you got to where you are today behind this desk?
Sure, be glad to. It started when I was very, very young. The story my mother used to tell me is we'd be going down the road and I'd jump over the seat in the car looking at a hot rod that was in somebody's yard. So that was kind of ingrained at a young age. Kind of went through school. I got into all the small engine classes. In high school, I took automotive, and then from there, I found a shop that was willing to train me. So I was a technician early, and I became an ASE certified technician. And then I was working for a company that needed a shop run, so they promoted me to a store manager with a technical background. At age 30, I came to work for the Tully Group and started in running their GM service department. And I was fortunate to be sent to the Auto Dealers Academy. And from there, it was just kind of progressing. Went up fixed operations director and moved on to general management. So
It sounds like you had a lot of doorways that you could have gone through, staying in the service arena. Obviously, now you're over in the sales, you're overseeing everything. How would you describe the opportunities in this line of work?
oh, they're endless. They're endless. If you have a passion for the auto business, you can go anywhere you want. And I will tell you that there's the technical side of things, but when the business side is very interesting as well. So it depends on what you like, but there are so many opportunities. If you're maybe you like parts, there's plenty of room in the parts departments. For whatever reason or whatever job you may want to take. There's collision centers. There's just so many opportunities.
As far as the switch from moving behind the service area and having the wrenches and the tools and actually working to now being behind a desk and overseeing the business side of the operations and the management, how tough or easy was that transition?
The transition, well, I was a young man when I transitioned from a technician to a manager. And that was tricky. And I was told by my supervisor at the time, take your toolbox home and just leave it there. Because your instinct is to go out and to assist, try to help. But once you get past that, then you get into the business end of the business where you're learning a different side of it. Then the transition is smooth and it becomes as interesting as it was when you were repairing them.
What's a regular workday look like for you, if there is such a thing?
Busy. I come in every morning and I probably have, on average, probably 60 to 80 emails to look at. And then, you're checking on the departments on the status where we are this month. Any issues that might be coming up. We're always looking at development. Where are we with employee development? When you talk about the sales side of things, it's inventory. It just never ends. And there is no day that I can come in and just, hang out and, take a nap.
Fair enough. Okay, we'll hold you to that. When you are looking for someone at the entry level, perhaps at the auto tech level, what kinds of attributes are you looking for?
We want somebody who's reliable. You have a good work ethic. The thing is, we want to have people that are responsible, that hold themselves accountable. We don't need an ace technician to start. We need somebody who has the ability to learn and wants to learn. And again, they have a good work ethic. We want them showing up every day and putting the effort in. And it's like anything else in life. You get out of it what you put into it. So work hard and you'll get there and you'll do very, very well.
Good point.
Yeah.
In terms of the pathways that are available for these young people, does it look a lot like the one that you described for your own career path? Are there a lot of options available?
So my career path was very different. Today, there's a lot more options available. I'm very fortunate that I was able to take the path that I did. However, I would have, if the educational opportunities were available for me at that time, I would have taken a different path. And the only reason I say that is I think I could have achieved some of my goals quicker. And that's really the key. But today, you have a lot of opportunity for education, and I would recommend that absolutely to anybody. It's not like in the old days when I was starting as a kid at 15 years old working on a car, tinkering in the yard. That's not what it is today. You need to be educated. It's very high tech.
Good advice. You mentioned it a minute ago that it's very different from when you were coming up through the ranks. How has the industry changed over the years?
It has become much cleaner. So, and I say that, but I can remember being a young technician, and we'd go into the shop and get pretty dirty those days. We would be, and not that I minded, I loved it. Today, the auto industry, it is literally it's cleaned itself up. The vehicles aren't the greasy, oily messes that they were back in the day. You know, you're replacing a lot of full components versus repairing and rebuilding a lot of things. It's different today. That being said, it's very high tech on the computerized side. So there's been a lot of improvements there, and it's amazing what they're working on today. But you know, we used to joke that, gee, someday down the road we're going to walk in, we're going to have white lab coats on, you know, and you know, we're getting close to that. It's crazy how it's changed, but it's very technical and electrical and computerized, and it's interesting.
John, thanks very much for your time. We really appreciate it.
You're very welcome. Thanks for coming.